Hi, my name is Maruen Murra. I am from Torreon. Torreon is in the north part of Mexico. All this story begins when I was 17 years old, studying engineer in Tecnológico Monterrey. But suddenly, at the second week, I realized that I was not an engineer. I was a musician. So my first big step was at 17 years old when I decided to change my career, to change my path, my true path. And I began in Puebla studying music, opera concertino. I fell in love in opera. So I decided to make my second step, studying in Puebla music, to Mexico City opera. In that moment in Mexico, I was trying to bring something new in that style that was a crossover opera pop, fusion. So I built this like fusion between opera and pop and new age and flamenco. So from there it begins a story, because I was traveling to France to continue my music career. Then I returned to Mexico and go to Canada because they invited me to a talent show where I win the first place. Then I come back to Mexico City to finish my project. At first it was an album of 3 singles and 1 cover. The album was produced by Benjamin Diaz Flores, is a great producer. The first single was Volverte a Ver. Volverte a Ver talks about the pain of separation between 2 people, or it also can talk about spiritual separation. I went to New York to make my video clip of this single, Volverte a Ver, with a great producer, Manolo, Velasco. When I finished my video clip in New York, I decided to travel to Los Angeles to continue my career, my music career, where I met Steve Wood, that is a well-known producer in the United States. So I made with him 3 more singles. One of them was nominated for the Hollywood Music Awards this year, 2013, for the world category, and it's called Amor Eres Tú. After I work with Steve Wood, I continue performing in places like the Parlor in West Hollywood, in the MI Music Institute, Hollywood. I also perform in La organization, that is the Los Angeles Women in Music. I also perform in Estrella TV, Channel 62 Urban Studios, for a reality show called Tengo Mucho Talento. I also have in the near future, for 2014, a project in Universal Studios for Universal City Walk, performing in the main stage. So I have a series of upcoming projects on House of Blues. The producer talked with me and he told me that he was interested to continue having me in the venue and bring this new flavor to people. So then I flew to Mexico, to Torreon, to my city, where all this story begins. And I perform my music, my style. I just can say that in this theater, that is the second most beautiful in Mexico, at the final of the concert, I felt this reaction of proud. They were so pleased, they were so proud of seeing one of them in the main stage accomplish their dream. I want to inspire people.